Hello everyone and welcome. Today we're going to be talking about Supergirl. Yeah, in this video we're going to be talking about the main reasons why the film flopped and it shouldn't have been made to begin with. First up, everybody at this point already has superhero fatigue. It's been going on for many months, if not a few years already. People are totally tired of the superhero genre. We're all done with superhero this and superhero that. We just want more original stories. That's why films, and I'm beating a dead horse here, that's why films like The Back Rooms, Obsession, Iron Lung, etc. all have done so well. Less superhero stuff and more original content with passionate creators behind it, please. Thanks. That being the first one. The second one being the lukewarm performance by Superman at the box office. The film itself was okay, definitely wasn't a favorite of mine, like I said. Oh, actually, I didn't preface this. Guys, I'm not a huge superhero fan. I do have a little bit of a bias towards this film genre. Nothing too crazy, I don't hate them. I can sit through them and I enjoy them and watch them and even have a favorite or two. But for the most part, the fatigue, if it hit anyone like it's hit us all, has hit me a little bit harder than most, but I digress. Superman did pretty lukewarm at the box office. Financially didn't do so good. The content was okay, like I said, it wasn't a favorite of mine, which begs the question, why on earth would they move forward with another Superman adjacent project of a less notable IP when the OG did lukewarm at best overall? They should have worked on a more notable title character like Batman. Hell, even a lesser known title group like the Teen Titans would have done bonkers at the box office if done well. Overall, the point I'm trying to make here is that so many other choices could have been made in order to create a more entertaining second entry into this DCU. This choice in particular seems odd and short-sighted. Moving on, the third reason this film flopped is the marketing. It was very weak. There was not a ton of it. In fact, I knew a few people who didn't really even know it was being put out, and a few others who hadn't cared even if it was. If that's not bad enough, the marketing they did do totally pushed away core audiences and left general, casual audiences without much to look forward to. Core audiences are unhappy with the portrayal of this character since Supergirl is mainly hopeful, full of light, sunshine, rainbows, and fights evil. Except with this movie, we get a version of her that's an alcoholic, parties way too much, and is in what appears to be a finding herself stage in life. Now that could work. After all, DC has been known to make grittier, darker films, more so than the MCU, but this one doesn't work because it's almost the complete antithesis of her character. James Gunn is obsessing over making superhero characters, or characters in general, I could only presume, people who are like this, broken, alone, confused, and with the power of friendship, family, and explosions, you can overcome it all. That works fine for Guardians of the Galaxy, but it doesn't work for every character, it doesn't work for every movie. I used to think people were a little bit too harsh on him when they called him a one-trick pony, but after this decision, along with the others, it's kind of starting to look more and more like the truth of every film. On top of that, the film appears to be marketed as a woman-first film, naturally so, but it does so in a tone that's a bit annoying as opposed to an uplifting one. Along with superhero fatigue, people have agenda fatigue, and one flavor of that bunch is girl boss fatigue. Now, there's nothing wrong with writing an empowering female character, but if you push that agenda into a mainly male demographic, then who are you marketing to? Because of this woke leftist agenda being inserted into films, people simply refuse to watch. Marketing the film poorly along with this direction is ultimately what made fans disinterested in even showing up. Now, there are a few people that blame Millie Alcock, the actress playing Supergirl, for bad interviews and pushing this girl boss narrative, which is true, but I don't think she was anywhere near as bad for the film as Rachel Zegler was for Snow White, so I think people are really a little tough on her. She's a little bit new into the industry, new doing interviews and stuff like that. The girl boss stuff is annoying and prevalent in the film, but I'm over it at this point. If I were you guys, I really wouldn't spend money on this film. I'd go ahead and watch something else. I don't remember the name of this YouTuber, but somebody did say that the DCU now stands for the Dead Cinematic Universe, and I'm totally inclined to agree. It seems like this bird cannot even get off the ground, which could send some bad news for James Gunn ahead. I want to hear from you guys. Let me know in the comments. Did you see the film? Did you like it? If you did, why? Also, what do you think of this version of the DCU? Will it ever work and get off the ground? Do you think it's going to get buried in no time? I personally don't think it'll ever get off the ground. I think they should just focus on doing their own thing and not compete so much with the MCU. That's just my personal opinion. What do you guys think's next for James Gunn? Anyways, that's going to be it for this video. I do appreciate you guys watching. You're the best! Take care, and I'll see you all in the next one.